All right, good morning out there, y'all. Rooster here in Tennessee. This is a customer video for Gears and Goodies. This is a two-pill 2879C. We're going to drive it with the Uniden 66. Crazy things I've been hearing about these two-pill 2879Cs. 2800 in Texas bought one off of me, and he was telling me that he was driving it with a two-pill. And so he said he was driving a two-pill 2879 into his two-pill 2879C. Now, do I recommend that? No. But it's just a testament to how tough these things are. 100 watts peak or so, about where I would be driving them. I would do about 100 watts peak and call it good. You can drive them with just a radio, and they do fine. I mean, really, that's ideally, a 35, 40 watt radio and get, 350, 400 watts peak out of it. But you can drive these 100 watts peak or so. Now, that doesn't mean put a huge dead key into them, key 10 watts or anything like that. We're actually going to mess around with a dead key today and see what makes it key what. So we're going to get some reference points here. So obviously there we're keying nothing. We're basically all the way down. So we'll just go to 9 o'clock, 50 watt slug. Not even a watt. Like half a watt. So then we'll go up to 12 o'clock. And that gives us about 3. 11 o'clock is about 2. And then 3 o'clock is about 6 or 7. 2 o'clock is about 5. So you guys remember those reference points when I'm testing this thing here in a second. That way we can have something to refer back to, because I'm probably not going to remember myself. But we'll just remember those reference points and be able to refer back to it to kind of see what that makes this thing key. Now, as far as what you make this thing key, about 40 or 50 watts is where I'd probably be on it. Maybe a little bit more overall dead key coming out of this. So we'll see what this radio makes it key up and all that good stuff. So let's change our slug. Again, this amp's already sold. I've got more of them coming, but this one's already been paid for. I'm going to ship it out today. Meant to get it out yesterday, but things happened and I didn't get it out. So anyway, let's turn this bad boy on. Now right here, I remember we were about 5 watts, so I don't know if 5 watts is going to be too much for it or not. We'll see. That makes it key about 80. That's probably a little more than I would recommend. It's making it key about 80 watts, but there again, you could probably get away with that. So like, let's say you had a radio that was dead key in 5 and, swinging 100 PEP, a striker, something like that, you'd be okay. A little bit more than I would want to key myself, but you're probably still all right, because we key the 4 pills at 200 watts. So, keying this thing at 80 should be fine. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to back it back down to 12 o'clock. And if I remember right, that was about 3 watts. Let's see what that makes it do. And that makes it key about 40. So 3 watts is a good place to be. Somewhere between 3 and 5 is probably where you want to be. That's just your dead key going in. Now we're going to swing about 10 watts average into it and about 35 to 40 PEP. All right, so that being said, let's see what it draws on the clamp meter. Audio 21. On the power supply, I'm going to show a little bit more. Audio 24 on it. But batteries are going pretty low on this thing. I don't know how accurate it is. Might actually be drawing closer to that 24 amps. Average power. This is average power on the bird. Peak hit's not on. Audio, about 140. Hello, audio. Audio. If you guys just want to hear me talk normal into it, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Bouncing around 100 watts average. Then go to peak. PEP, peak power. Bottom scale, bottom scale, bottom scale, bottom scale, bottom scale, bottom scale. About 380, 390, getting close to 400. Audio doesn't really make a difference if we audio. Just talk normal into the mic like we would if we were talking on the radio. Audio test. 1, 2, 3. Breaker 19. It's the Breaker 19 hotline. Audio, 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 audio. Right against 400, about 390. So that's what this thing does. Great standalone amps. Again, we're not hitting it very hard. We're only running it at 14.5 volts. I've heard crazy things about what people are getting away with these. Shout out to Johnny Cage, 2800 in Texas. I talked to him the other night, and he was running one of these that he got off of me. And, you know, I'm not even going to say what he was getting out of it, what he said he was getting out of it. The numbers he was getting out of it were like 4-pill numbers, but he was driving the piss out of it. But hey, he said it was holding together. So worst case scenario, if he blew his pills, you know, he'd be out, what, $80 or something for 2 pills. So anyway, but everybody that's got these things really likes them. 2-pill 2879C. One of my favorite little amps from Fatboy. They do a killer job. I try to keep these in stock. I've got some more coming, but again, this one's for Gears and Goodies. Hope you enjoy the video. Hope that answers some questions. I know we had talked about some dead key questions. About what I figured, somewhere between 3 and 5 watts is where you want to be on these. 5 watts going in, giving you 80 out. You know, it's probably not going to hurt the pills in it, but that's about where I'd want to run it tops. That 5 watts going in and getting 80 out. And it's going to be different setup to setup. You know, your power is going to be different. It may take a little bit more to drive it once you get it. I don't know. You know, just depends on the voltage and the current that you give it and everything else. So hope you guys enjoy. 2-pill 2879C. This one is sold. Appreciate it. Catch you guys on the band. Rooster in Tennessee. See you. Bye.